Welcome to The Bend, where we explore all things Bend in Central Oregon.
Normally at The Bend, we're trying to get outside and explore somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, but this week, we decided to try something a little different.
This episode's going to be about the set that we had to build for this channel.
It would have been easy to go out and buy materials to make this set, but the way we saw it, we already use a lot of stuff. And right now, Oregon's forests are on fire, so why not try to upcycle something?
We thought it'd be kind of fun to have a bar as the centerpiece of the studio, and we also wanted to spend as little money as possible. It seemed like a good idea to upcycle some pallets and see if we could put something together, and this is the result.
So 2 types of pallets. You can get a soft pine pallet or you can get a hardwood, typically made of oak. Bark got the hardwood. It makes a beautiful bar with the rough edges and probably stands up longer to outdoor use, but how's it taking nails out of a oak board in a pallet?
Yeah, so I mean, it was really difficult. I actually had to go to YouTube to find out how to disassemble a pallet because when I started prying them apart, I was splintering all the cross members. So I found the best way to do it was to use a hacksaw. So I hacksawed all the nails and disassembled it that way. One down, many to go. The one thing you need to be careful about is when you cut any of those boards, remember that there could be nail pieces in the board, so you want to make sure you don't hit those with the saw because that would probably be pretty sparky and maybe a little dangerous.
Did you hit any with the saw?
No. So I managed to miss them all, but I was constantly worried about that. Yeah.
So to get started, find some pallets. Grocery stores, landscapers will do.
First, we had to take apart some of it because you know what? They don't look
Quite right, really. We had our friend Joe, who works in construction, bring over a couple of pallets. We picked up some casters and borrowed some tools. Enough tools to break a few things. The second pallet needs to form the back and almost has to be completely disassembled. As the build continued, this thing got heavy, so we realized we needed to get some wheels or casters to put on it.
wheels. So now I just need to make it even. We can roll it.
It also became apparent that we didn't have enough tools. So there's that. At your own risk, folks. But pretty quickly, this thing started coming together. And it was sturdy. The bar top is a high-grade 1x12. Cut down to size with a table saw. Corbels installed with an air gun. Watch your hand, sir. And the top bratted in. A little dark stain, which to be honest didn't seem like it would match at first, but it turned out really nice. Around this time we thought we deserved a break, and we wanted to try out the new bar. Did I mention Ben's gas stations have growler fills? Here at the Chevron on Newport Avenue, 40 rotating taps, IPAs, pale ales, kombucha from all around the Pacific Northwest. It's kind of like a candy store, so pick quickly, get your growler, and head back to the bar.
Come on, give me a quick clap.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of the features of our pallet bar include a backing so you don't see through the bar when you're filming. We also added corbels to provide a little more strength for the bar top. You can see the corbels here. We had to think about the spacing in the pallets because we basically rebuilt this pallet with this spacing. We also had to think about the height of the pallet or the height of the bar because we wanted it to be appropriately heighted. Right now we figured it comes up to about mid-chest. The bar is pretty heavy because, as we mentioned, the pallets are oak. So we added wheels to one side so we can move it as sort of like in a wheelbarrow fashion. We also added, you can stay there, we also decided to add a little bit of lighting. So we have some LED lights in there that we can put on and add some ambiance. We can change the color. So we kind of like that feature. Don't know how often we'll use it, but it's fun. The bar top, we actually did have to spend a little bit of money for some cheap pine planks to make the bar top, but we added some quarter round to the front to kind of give it a little bit of a finished look. This was really the only money we spent was on the bar top, and I think they were like $13 for the boards we used for this. And then we also added a little shelf on the inside so we can set drinks, and we can also set some of our sound equipment up so that they're not in the shot. So basically, that wraps up the features of the pallet bar, and we hope you enjoy it. Maybe try to make one yourself.
So there you have it. From this to that in about 2 days. And a stop at the growler station. Join us next time on The Bend, where we continue to improve the bar, compare Bachelor to Tumalo, and look for new adventures around Bend, Oregon. Thanks for exploring with us.